The pinnacle of performing arts at Briarwoods, Black Forest Productions is well renowned for great performances. While the faces of each star are prominently displayed on posters, not much is known about the work that ensues behind the curtains. Although the audience is only familiar with the play put before them, each performance is a multi-week endeavor, enlisting a large supporting cast and crew. Even the leading performers in the play do most of the work behind the scenes. Although you're a well-known performer here at Briarwoods, what do you do behind the scenes for Black Forest Productions?
I do anything and everything from building sets to cleaning stage left, which takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
We work a lot on doing lines, and I run the drama club, which is fun. And then, gosh, I paint a lot. That's probably what I do most.
So, with everything that you do, everything that you just mentioned, how long does that take, for the full production to go through from A to B?
Oh, well, we have our normal practices, which are about 2.5 hours after school, and then we have Hell Weeks, which are like 5 hours long. And then we have Saturdays where we come in to clean and paint and do all that stuff. So it's a lot of time.
So it goes beyond just after school and flex periods?
It's before and flex and during other classes when I can get out.
Okay. And what is your favorite part of each performance?
Bonding with the cast, probably, and getting into characters. I've had a lot of fun characters, and so it's fun just to be in character and then talk to people and get to know underclassmen in school too.
Yeah, and for this last production, your evil stepsister, how did you get into that character? Because you're kind of a nice person.
Thanks. Actually, it was funny. I had pointed shoes, and my walk was that I was pigeon-toed, so I'd point my feet and arch my shoulders back, which was one of the moments in the show, and then I just put on a really weird face, and then I was in character. So.
Nice. How did it feel performing with seniors for their final play with Cinderella?
It was really sad because these are my best friends, and so it was hard because we've been together since my freshman year and we've done so many productions together, so it was a hard performance, and as most people saw, the last show was really touching, but it was a lot of fun too because it was such a great show.
Well, thank you for your time.
Of course.
Shining a light on their fellow cast, the technical crew for Black Forest Productions runs the audio and lighting for each play. Perched above the final row of the auditorium, the tech crew oversees multiple monitors and a soundboard and keeps in constant contact with their crew on stage. So Chad, what responsibilities are you placed with as a member of tech crew?
During the productions, we have many practices. We have to do a lot of different things. We have to get lights ready. We have to design the set. We have to design the lights. During Cinderella specifically, we had to change the lighting around a lot. We did something called cross lighting, which is basically just lighting the stage from a cross perspective of the light going from one side of the stage, lighting the opposite side. And it just gives a better effect and lights people on stage better. And then with sound and whatnot, we have to make sure that we have the mics ready and working and make sure that they are not going to give us feedback during the show and that we're going to be able to do it well and not have to deal with issues during the show and try and get them worked out beforehand.
What technology do you use with those computers? What software?
We have, there's a lighting program called Horizon that we use that is basically in place of using any lighting board. And we use that, and that is what controls the lights on stage. We set up cues for each scene and it goes through those. The computer on the opposite side of the booth towards the soundboard is what we use for cues, for sound cues, and we, for trumpet calls, whatever, everything we're going to be using during the show and put them on there.
So for any sound effects and the music you have queued up. Okay, awesome. And then have you enjoyed your time so far?
I've had a great time. I've had fun working with everybody, met a ton of fun people, especially some of the seniors. It's going to be kind of hard to see them all leave.
Complementing the lighting and audio crew, the onstage running crew manages all props and sets. When the lights dim between acts, the talented individuals move from set to set in a rapid pace, completely altering the look of the stage. Donning all black, the crew prides itself on being the most invisible figures of the production. So how long have you been with Black Forest Productions?
Well, I just started this year, although I wish I had started sooner. It's a lot of fun.
And you're with running crew, correct?
Yep.
What responsibilities are you placed with?
Well, everybody helps build the set, and then we're responsible for them, putting them away during rehearsals, making sure they're all fine, they're all working, they can all stand up well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it seems like you're put under a lot of stress to make sure everything's in the right place in a production. What do you do to make sure everything runs smoothly?
Well, we have tech rehearsals in which running crew and lighting crew, without actors, we practice and we synchronize everything because we're in the dark and we have to run around in the stage, setting up and not run into each other.
Okay.
So it takes a lot of time, but once you got it down, it's really easy.
Awesome. Whether it be the artfully done makeup or the onstage lighting, the bulk of each performance is completed behind the scenes. Much effort and manpower is required for each production, but with an award-winning program receiving Cappy nods and local media coverage, the time put in is well worth it. For more information on Black Forest Productions, including upcoming shows and plays, visit the Briarwoods homepage or visit the links in the description of this video.